Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. In today's video, I will be taking a trip to Ollie's and to Harbor Freight. I am looking for some flower pots or some planters to go in my backyard. And then I also need to run over to Harbor Freight to get some magnetic door screens to attempt to place in my backyard also. So I'm just going to show you all what I am looking at and take you on my little brief trip to Ollie's and to Harbor Freight. And we're going to go ahead and jump into today's video. I hope you all enjoy. We're going to go ahead and jump into today's video. It's going to be really quick. I went ahead and went over to Harbor Freight and also Ollie's when I got off work today. So I'm going to show you all really quickly what I picked up for my home. These are things that I picked up for outside of our home, for our backyard. So I'll go ahead and just show you those things really quickly, and then we'll go ahead and end today's video. So I actually went over to Ollie's to look for some flower pots. I found two, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then I also picked up a couple other things, and then I'll show you what I picked up from Harbor Freight. And all of these items, like I said, will be items that we'll be using outside of our home in our backyard area. We're trying to get it together. So between like this year and next year, hopefully we'll have it somewhat how we kind of envision it being. And then from there, we'll just kind of gradually just finish everything up. But since we lived in our home, we've been trying to do something to our backyard, and every year that we plan to do something to our backyard, something else happens. So, and we try and save up for one project a year at our home. So, this year will be the year for us to start on our backyard. So can't wait. So let me go ahead and just show you all what we have. And also, like I said before, I don't know if I said this before in another video. I'm sure I did when I did another haul. So we did budget for our backyard. So, but the things that I got from Ollie's, I didn't pay for these items. I guess technically I did, but I didn't. So we use our credit card to make big purchases to get the points. And then once it's charged to our credit card, then we go ahead and pay it off. So those points that I received from paying for our backyard patio area paid for the items that I picked up from Ollie's. So I got this pot here, which I thought was really cute. And so I do have two butterfly plants out in the backyard. I'm going to place one in this pot. And then I also picked up the larger one, just really pretty. And so this is the one I'm going to use to kind of like tilt it in our backyard. And I'm going to have the ground cover coming out of this pot. That's my idea. I don't know if it may change, but that's kind of what I envision having going on in our backyard. And then, oops, I picked up 2 garden flags. So I thought this one was really cute. And these were $3.99. So I am going to do a refresh in our front yard. So I think I'm going to I picked this one up also. So I think I'm going to use this one in the front yard only because I'm going to do some DIYs with some of the yellow flowers that I picked up from Joann's. If you saw my Joann's haul with the florals that I picked up, I ended up buying 2 caskets full of florals for $15. And so the yellow ones are the ones that I wanted. And so I think those are going to go really nice with these for my front yard. So that'll be a quick and easy and budget friendly project to do for outside of my home. And then I also picked up a couple of Ziploc sandwich boxes. I picked up 2 of these. These are $1.99. You get 100 in a pack. I usually put my breakfast cereal in a Ziploc bag when I take it with me for lunch, or like when I need a snack. And so these were really cheap, so I went ahead and just picked them up. And plus you get 100, so they can't beat that price. And then the last thing I picked up from Ollie's was this owl. So I picked this owl up because under our carport we have a couple of finches, some birds. They like to build their nests up under our carport. So I decided I figured I would buy one of these owls. We may need to go back and get another one. I'm not sure yet, but I'll show you a picture of the last nest that they put up in our carport. I'll just put it somewhere on the screen. But so I figured we could probably place this up in that area where they keep building to try and deter them from building in that area. So this was $4.99, so I went ahead and picked it up. Hopefully this works. And hopefully they don't just knock it down and keep building. And then what I picked up from Harbor Freight were the magnetic screen doors. So I picked these up to see if our gazebo area, we're going to screen most of it in, but we have the 2 sides where you walk in and out, like the little door area, and then we have a larger area that you walk in the front of it. So I'm going to see if there's a way for us to put these where the door areas are. We already have some screen already that we purchased a while ago. So I'm in my brain how I'm envisioning it. Hopefully it'll work out, but we'll have to see. I'm going to have to take those outside to see if they actually fit or what we might have to do to kind of make them fit. And then I also picked up the garage one to put for the front of the gazebo. So we'll see. Hopefully this works. If not, we'll have to try something different. But I'm thinking that if we could, my idea would be to kind of like frame it in with a piece of wood and then place it. We'll see. But yeah, so those are the items that I picked up from Harbor Freight and from Ollie's. And yeah, so that's going to be So that's going to be it for today's video. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.